Hey guys, by now you should have went through all the pelvic floor videos in section 1 and the videos included in section 2. Action steps moving forward are to condition your diaphragm, and steps to do that is you're just going to practice breathing in various positions. So let's say you are wanting to improve your capacity while walking, and then you also want to improve your stamina just doing everyday tasks and standing. You're going to practice your breathing in those two positions. Or you're going to practice your breathing in the positions that you've been training your pelvic floor. And here is why. Once you're able to train the two muscle groups separately, it's time to start coordinating. What I mean by that is, let's say you're working on a contraction that is about 70% of your 1 rep max, so the hardest, 70% of the maximum you can squeeze your pelvic floor. One way to incorporate breathing here is to exhale as you initiate that pelvic floor contraction. Once you run out of air, then you resume normal breathing until that contraction of your pelvic floor lets go. And then you breathe, big 360-degree breath, raising here, here, and on the sides of your bodies equally as you let your pelvic floor relax. Another way to do it would be, let's see, you can perform exercises. Say when you go to perform an exercise on your back, like letting your leg fall out, which I may have gone over that with you, I may have not. You're going to breathe. There's 2 different ways you can start. You can breathe out as your leg goes out and as your leg returns. You can breathe and perform a moderate pelvic floor contraction as you breathe out and your leg falls out and then comes back in. Or you can breathe in, control your leg as it falls out, and breathe out as you pull back in. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. So understanding how you can utilize your breath with your pelvic floor contraction is really helpful. If this is confusing, we should definitely talk about it on our next call. I hope that you learned something about your breathing, and whatever questions you have, just reach out to me. Before I go, I just want to answer one common question that I get. Do I have to breathe like this all the time? And my answer is no. You don't have to be expanding and taking these big breaths all day. However, it is good to incorporate these types of breathing patterns throughout the day as a mindful technique. Okay, every hour I'm going to do a minute of diaphragmatic breathing so that 1, I'm building capacity, but 2, I'm resetting my system. The other way I like to use them or have people practice training this system is to pace your workouts with this type of breathing. So if it's squats, you are only going as fast as you can pace the squatting down and up with the inhale and the exhale, or the exhale in both directions. Everyone's going to be a little bit different, and that's why this program includes the individualized coaching calls. Another way to utilize it is when you're going for walks. You should be practicing this breathing. And anytime you have the headspace to practice. You don't have to do it all the time when you're working, but it is good to incorporate throughout the day. I will see you in the next section on the deep core and the outer core. Thank you for listening.